So I had an idea about Dice Jail. I've been seeing pictures on Pinterest and a D&D friend recommended one. So I thought I'd make one. Welcome back to Nord Forge, everybody. Right now I'm carving some XPS foam. This would be, I had a landing idea, like a hill. And I used that little rock. That's for another project. So I'm connecting these two pieces. It'll be a downward slope. Then afterwards, after it dried, I Mod Podged it, like I usually do with my Mod Podge. It's tinted gray. Hardens the foam up and protects it. Now some dark earth from 8K Terrains. I love this stuff. It's great. I gave it one coating. It's all needed. All the way down the top. And as you can see, it's sloped just like I wanted. Just a tiny little hill. And moving it down with our little pastel knives. And now we're going to add some rocks, kind of like a little trail. Try to make it look as natural as possible. Like people have been walking here, and that's why grass can't grow. I had the idea of making these little old-fashioned railings, and I used these wooden dowels to do so. Spaced them out about 1.5 inches. If you made it this far, please consider liking. I much appreciate it. And you see these last two for the top of the hill here. I actually ended up taking out. They were going to be in the way. And then afterwards, I gave them a nice dark wash just to give them a weathered look. Went over these twice just to make sure. And then grabbed some twine and super glued them on. What I should have done, I'm not sure why I didn't think of it. Wrapped it around, then move forward. Wrapped it around again, then move forward to the next. Because as you'll see, I had to fix that. Just had to cut a little piece for each one, kind of make it look like it was wrapped around the post to fix what I could have easily done if I just paid attention. This is what you get when you rush, unfortunately. And now for some static grass, mostly for the right side. And I added some green flock with some kind of a dead flock. It's a cheap applicator, but it does the job. One of these days I'll get an upgrade. Now this wooden frame I'm making is actually going to be the gibbet. A gibbet, if you're not familiar, was a public display of the condemned, often with a cage attached to a crossbeam erected on a pole. This is what I designed in Fusion 360. Obviously, nothing too special. Gonna be magnetic. I had that idea because I wanted this to be an actual usable dice jail. Not just aesthetically pleasing, but actually usable. I had an idea for a little sign, something you would see medieval-wise, kind of old school.
Seriously?
Just some popsicle sticks, as you see here. Let's clamp that down, let that dry, give it about a half hour. Take one of my marker pens, and I was going to write warning. I thought that'd be a little lame, so I wrote, as you see here, take heed. Obviously it means warning. Gave that a nice wash. That's just a watered down burnt sienna acrylic paint. Now digging out the hole, I filled it in with some hot glue, stick it in there. The little hook is just a little eye hook you would find at your local hardware store. And we're giving this a wash as well, just to give everything a nice weathered look. And I'm going to glue down the little post. The D kind of came out a little weird, but that's okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of moss, maybe a bird's nest, however you want to interpret it. and some green wash to kind of get the sense of some mold. Now I printed this in clear green resin. And as you can see, I've already put the magnets in, and I have to put the magnets in the top as well. The reason why I did the green resin was to get the feel of a, I don't know, energy prison or a magical prison of some sort. Now I'm going to give this kind of a really brushed up, beat up steel look. And as you can see, the bottom still has the supports, which I did not sand off deliberately. It kind of has that corrugated steel look, so I left that alone as I dry brushed the rest of it. And now we're going to stain this up, nice and weathered. Afterwards, I soaked up some of the excess with a paper towel. Just for the heck of it, let's add some skulls. We can weather these guys down as well. I do play D&D once in a while. Maybe I'll reveal my class that I play in a later date. I'm gonna make a diorama for them. That'd be pretty cool. I was adding some tufts after gluing down those skulls, and after everything was done, I decided to color the entire base black so that all the attention, like usual, is to the diorama itself. And when that was done, it was time to take the bad dice, put it in its cage, put the little magnetic top on, and hook him up. And he can hang there for as long as he needs to. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. See you next week.